You look like you've been in some tight spots. There's a bounty out on a damn set of deserters. What do you say? 5 full crew of fresh recruits had the gall to get fully equipped on our gold coin before they up and ran. The turntails, arms, and armor we can do without. But I'm afraid we also gave each crew a bottle of bog staunch. That's what I need recovered. Cure for a sickness that strikes some the moment they enter Cluricon. Devilish hard to make. We can't have fool deserters running off with any. So you do, so you do. Find me all 5 bottles, and you've got your bounty. Those fools have run off down the coast, I imagine, hiding here and there. They'll be up and down the Tawili coast, I think, hiding where they damn well can. Look at it. Scarred and singed as a blacksmith's hand. That is what you get from war. Haven't you been? You can feel something in you begin to rot the moment you set foot over there. At least I did. I did 5 years in Cluricon. Then I got this post back here, seeing fresh recruits trained and off to war. In through Verki's water gates? I'd have thought those gates sealed in the wreckage when Verki fell. Well, well, well. There are things in the air in Cluricon. It doesn't strike everyone, but some get awfully sick their first days there. Bog staunch gets them through it, so we pack a jug with every crew we send over there. A fact of life. There are cowards and lying rogues, and that's that. But when they up and run with things of value, that's another thing altogether. can trust you. I'll take that, and here's your gold then.
Alright is a leader of Mooncamp, but Irian's not.
Hello, stranger. Mayor's Alright is the leader of Mooncamp.
Min the Grinner has been known to toss the dice now and then for...
The traveller's life. Nothing finer. Not in Rathir, not anywhere, my friend. Free of foot and light of heart we are. They might barter, trade, and whisper secrets up in Rathir town. But it's to Mooncamp they come for dance and laughter and song. A fine city for what it is. A bit dull and proper, mind you, and the City Watch don't take kindly to fun of any kind. Why, the way is right there, where the red gold flags are flying. You'll find fine musicians, mesmerizing dancers. Fine lads and lasses all. None of the mischief you might have heard tell of. Not here.
Min the Grinner has been known to toss the dice now.
Did you think the whole army was across the water in Chloricon? No, I'm afraid some of us are stuck here in Dolvearn and Rathir. I know they're as cooped up there as we are here, but someday that siege will lift. I want to be there when it does. Used to belong to House Arn, but that soft sot that inherited wanted nothing to do with it. His loss, the army's gain. The Freemen are a rogue group of our own soldiers who have grown disenfranchised by the war and decided it's easier to cause trouble at home than to keep the Tuatha at bay. While it's true we Alpha lead, many humans proudly fill our ranks. All mortals unite against the damned Tuatha Fae. They're not mortal for one, nor sane either. I've seen them firsthand.
Just one.
What? You need another?
That's the army barracks there in Dolvearn. They've also got an officer's hall in Rathir on the burn. That's the army barracks there.
All who love Lyria should seek the orison at the temple. It's like nothing else I've known. Heard rumors of the duel? The drunkard and the hero. Anything, everything is bought and sold in the Pryderi market. Heard rumors of the duel? The drunkard and the hero.
Welch, mate, it's just too expensive. The last warship sailed yesterday. Trumpets blazing, and all those soldiers on deck. So many of our young men and women lost to this war. In search of a game of hexes, you want Kest in the lower tunnels. The last warship sailed yesterday. Trumpets blazing.
Heard rumors of the duel. The drunkard and the hero.
What am I going to do? I've got to be going, but I can't. And I can't go back to Dolvearn. But I must. The war, my friend. The war. I've been called. The truth is, I should have been gone days ago. Only I'd be far more eager for the adventure if I had my family arms with me. They're in there, Dolvearn. Ancestral staff and talisman. What any self-respecting Arn's worn to battle since time immemorial. If I hadn't left them somewhere in that damned tower, I'd be wearing them now. I'm not supposed to be here. I ought to have shipped out days ago. That's what I've been trying to say. I need, well, want to get my family arms and slip off before anyone knows I was here. Only, how? You're serious, aren't you? Well, with any luck, the old staff and talisman are still in one piece back there, though I have my doubts. I'd pay just to know if they are or not. Thing is, Dove Arn's an official army post now. To get in, you'll need an officer's pass. Well, you need to get into Dove Arn. For that, you'll need an officer's pass. You might borrow one. Or get hold of a forgery. Mooncamp might be good for that. I am the rightful heir to Dove Arn. Or I was, at any rate. I've spent the last few years in lovely old Rathir, pretending, like a fool, nothing would change. It was my home. That was before I deeded it to the Alfar army, and went to Rathir with my pocket full of gold. It went 10 years untouched by the Tuatha foe. That's common knowledge. 10 years stuck in a cold stone prison was how I saw it. By tradition, an Arn bears staff and talisman to battle. My brother bore them in Oriator's stand and died of his wounds 3 days after. Only I left them in Dove Arn when I gave it to the army. Goodness only knows where they are, or what shape they're in now. Honestly, I feel like a hare hunted by hawks out here. Nothing like it anywhere in Amalur, I promise you. Beauty, elegance, wisdom. There's no putting it to words, really. Arn family history's riddled with this cursed war. My father and brothers have done so much for the cause, I shouldn't have to lift a finger. Hurry if you can. They might find me any moment.
This is Dove Arn. You an officer? Got an officer's pass? No pass, no entry. That's right, officers only. If you've got a pass, show it here. Not at all. But if you've got no business here, you'd best be on your way. I gave my captain back chalk once, just once. And what do I get? 3 months guard duty, day and night. This here's our base, barracks and storehouse west of the Forian Strait. It played a bigger role back when the war raged where you and I stand now. But that was near on 10 years back. It's a privilege to wear the steel helm. All who do should be proud.
Authorized personnel only.
Entrance for officers only.
Looking to buy... Need to do any trade? I have some items for sale, or I can buy if you're looking to fence some items. Come again.
A thief may turn a lock, a brigand steal a key, but a bard can steal your heart for but a little fee. Farewell. A thief may turn a lock, a brigand steal a key, but a bard can steal your heart. Goodbye. Fly high.
Someone off the road. Tell me, do you have any peasant clothes that you're looking to get rid of? I can pay you for them. Pleasant journeys.
Need some leverage with greedy merchants? Bartering is just a kind of performance, and I can teach you its secrets. I bid you goodbye.
Fancy a game of dice? Got a few coin in my pocket that I'm feeling a little loose with. Another time, another game.
You have come once again to my table. Shall we see what fate will draw for you?
What is this specimen before me? I can only think that you were the skilled one the Hierophant said I was to expect. If only you had come sooner. Then you might have helped to keep my mare's heart here. Exeult.
Looking to buy?
May your stay in Rathier be...
What will I do? Mind yourself in Doveyarn. Lyria only knows what state they've left the lower parts in. Well, you need to get into Doveyarn. For that, you'll need an officer's pass. You might steal, borrow one. Or get hold of a forgery. Mooncamp might be good for that. Mind yourself in Dove. Well, you need to get into... You might steal, borrow one. Or get hold of a forgery.
Would you care to sell? Sorry, I mean buy. Would you care to buy something? Come again. Need to do any trade? I have some items for sale. Come again.
Oh, you've come back again. Ready for your mission? Is there anything... You're right. The show must go on. Visit the Shrine of the Hierophant, and you shall receive portents of your mission. Exeunt.
The cards foretold of an arrival. That would be you, I suppose. Is there a petition before me? Ah, it is you, Shade. We are far from the woods of... Yes, and come far from Starcamp. Mooncamp is a home to true travelers, faithful and talented. I have seen the items which you must steal. The Chalice of Forced Vintage from the lower city, and the Signet Ring of Wyvern Gift from the upper city. And lastly, you must steal the Cowl of the Maiden from the Temple of Lyria. These treasures are my blessing to this camp. You are not the only thief that is pursuing the Cowl of the Maiden. There is also Mayor Ganon, formerly of Mooncamp. The calamities of Irian's and Mayor's relationships are not unknown to me. Resolve them, and you may have an easier time.
Salutation. There is so little in this world a man can teach, and even less a man can learn. I've done all I bid you goodbye.
army officers only beyond that door. Got one? Then show it here. Bloody likely story. Better scram before I lock you up for attempted impersonation and bribery. Got one? Then show it here. Are them the arms? If you've seen that scoundrel Clive, we've been looking for him. There's a reward for turning in deserters, you know. Well, if you do, let me know immediately. We don't tolerate deserters, and we'll pay well for information at least. Got one? Then show it here. Are them the arms? If you've... Wow, you don't say. Daring little sot. Have this for leading us to him. We'll take it from here. You won't find a deserter, sure, but you're not an officer. Sorry, no entry. Got one? Then show it here. Not at all. But if you've got no business here, you... Guards!
Ugh.